Unmasking the BBC. Here are the people and organizations behind the malicious BBC documentary attacking India, Hindus and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Before exposing them, let's remind ourselves about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The British officer gave orders, but the people who had fired were Indians. The BBC documentary is similar to that. The BBC documentary starts with Ali Shan Jafri. He is a journalist with the propaganda website The Wire. He also writes for Article 14 and money laundering accused propaganda firm NewsClick. The second character in this documentary is Hartosh Singh Bal. He is the political editor of the propaganda news website The Caravan. Check his timeline to understand his ideology. The third character who appeared in the BBC documentary is Nilanjan Mukhopadhyay. Interestingly, he also writes for propaganda websites The Wire and The Caravan. He works and gets a salary from the money laundering accused firm NewsClick. The fourth character who appeared in the BBC documentary is Susanna Arundhati Roy. She is known to peddle anti-India falsehoods and try to make a hero out of Yasin Malik, a convicted terrorist serving life imprisonment. Here she is hand in hand with terrorist Yasin Malik. The fifth character in the BBC documentary is Christophe Jaffrelot. Interestingly, his propaganda works are promoted by the same entities such as The Wire and The Caravan. He also tagged Indian American Muslim Council, which is working to put sanctions on India to watch and share this propaganda BBC documentary. And finally, Jack Straw, another important character behind this documentary, came on the propaganda website The Wire for an exclusive interview just after the release of the BBC documentary. What a coincidence that he chose The Wire for an interview. Do you know who funds these propaganda websites like The Wire, The Caravan, Alt News, Article 14 etc.? It's IPS Media Foundation. Rohini Nilekani, wife of Nandan Nilekani, is one of the major donors of IPS Media Foundation, whose role models are George Soros and his Open Society Foundation along with Bill Gates and the Ford Foundation. Nandan Nilekani contested the election on a Congress ticket in 2014.